8th. It's about 6:30. I took my second PEDS exam this morning and our grades were immediately shown, which never happens, and I got a 95, so I'm super proud about that. I think we're gonna go to Michael's or maybe some other craft store and get the supplies that I need to make our wedding invites. I was gonna use the Zola website that we've been using to plan every other aspect of our wedding, but it's kind of expensive for how many people we're inviting. So I'm gonna try and just use Canva and print it on my printer and see if it looks bad, then I'll go a different route, but I want to at least try and save us some money in that aspect. After that, I'll probably try and make a couple tonight if I can, just to make sure it'll work, and if not, then we'll order through the website, or maybe another website will have them cheaper. I'm not 100% sure, but I at least want to try and just do the cheaper route first, and then I need to go through my planner and just kind of start doing my Unit 3 stuff for PEDS since we took our exam this morning. I have another online exam I need to do this week for my research class, but it's not due until Sunday. Technically, it's like open book, open note or whatever, so I'm not worried about that one at all. But there is a few assignments for my online class that we have to do by Wednesday, I believe, so tomorrow. So there's some assignments I need to do before tomorrow night. I also have a hair appointment scheduled for tomorrow morning. That way when I go to my trial, that's on Saturday for my hair and makeup, I have a better idea of what it'll look like on the day of the wedding. And we're doing our pictures this month at some point, so I want to just get it out of the way while I have the time to. But I think we're about to leave, and then once I come back, we'll try it out, and then if it doesn't work, whatever. But there's also a few other DIY projects I want to start doing now that it's getting closer to time. But I'll have to look through Pinterest and kind of figure out what all I need to make the stuff. So I'm finally getting around to making our wedding invites. I ordered a big pack of these, and they're for the 5x7 cards off Amazon, and a 50 pack I believe, and it was only $7 or $8, which isn't too bad. And then I bought a pack of just cardstock from Michael's. It's not technically a 5x7 size, but it's a 4 point something by 6 something, so it's close enough. And then I've just been putting it through my printer as if it's a 5x7 card and printing out our details and our actual invite itself, front and back. That way I don't have to worry about using an extra stamp either when I mail them out. But I think we're gonna hand deliver most of them just because it's less money I'm paying on stamps, and there's no point of wasting money on paper in my opinion. I would rather put that money aside and use it as decorations or towards a honeymoon, anything, not paper that people are gonna throw away. But so far they're not too bad. I just used Canva to design them. Then our details are on the back. And then I've also worked on, I'm trying to figure out with Canva how to print on here. I can get it centered for where the receiving address, but I can't get our address to line up properly in the corner. It keeps cutting it off, or it's too far over to the center. So I think I might just write both for the people that are actually getting sent out in the mail, and then the ones that are just getting hand delivered, I'll just print theirs just so that way it looks a little bit nicer, and then just give it to them, so then it doesn't matter. One sitting out, I might still print theirs and then just write ours, or get the stickers that have our address and stuff. I don't really know. I don't really care that much because again, they're going to throw it away, so it doesn't matter. It's just to make it look cuter. But that's probably all I'll do for these. I'm not doing none of the wax seal or anything like that because one, people have a lot of trouble getting those to get sent out through the postal service, and you have to pay extra to send them. But a lot of times when you do that, they can't scan them through whatever they use, I don't really know, because it'll get caught or it just doesn't read properly. So I just don't want to have to deal with any mishaps of it being a month after I've sent these out and people haven't got them or something. I would rather just send them out even if they're a little more plain Jane, that way everyone gets them and I don't have to worry about it. I got my hair done this morning, and I just had her make me a little bit lighter on my ends and make it not so brassy or yellow or whatever. Still wanted it to be closer-ish to my natural color on the top so I don't have to go back so frequently. But I think she did a really good job. It's kind of hard to tell right now in this lighting, and I've messed with it so much so the curl doesn't look as good as it did when I first got it done. But I'll insert some pictures because I think she did a really good job. I didn't do any homework yesterday after my exam. I just did a bunch of housework and wedding planning, so now I need to make a to-do list and get started on that for both of my classes. Sometimes you just need a day off, and that was me yesterday, which is totally fine. Now I just have to catch up, which is not a huge deal since we just had an exam, so I don't have to worry about rushing on studying just quite yet. but I think there's 3 recorded lectures. I need to work on my presentation that's due this coming week for PEDS. And then my online class, there's the online exam that's due Sunday. There's a couple like video and reflections, evaluate. I don't know. I've not really looked at it yet. And we're starting a group paper, I believe, which that we'll also have to present it as a group, which I'm not sure how that'll go since it's an online class, but we shall see. I've got my trusty dusty iPad here, and I'm going to go through and see what I need to do this week for both classes, or at least like for sure what I need to start on tonight. Obviously, everything that I write down, I'm probably not going to get done tonight since there's a lot of lectures and crap. I feel like I should do different colors to make it more festive. I don't know. We'll do PEDS in purple. Because why not? There's a lot for both of them, but for PEDS, there's 3 lectures I need to watch. There's one for cardiovascular, diabetes, and cleft lip and cleft palate. I think that might be it lecture-wise that I need to do for PEDS. And then I need to work on our group presentation, and ours is over autism. I think that's it for the most part for PEDS. And then for research, I need to do, this is not working. Close. Just kidding, this is not working. But I know I need to do my first exam. There's a video we're supposed to watch, and then we're supposed to do an evaluation with the video and then write a reflection along with it. So video, evaluation, and reflection, those all go together. And we're also, my group is starting to get ideas for our group project, which is a paper, and then we have to present it after the fact. So I'm just gonna put that on there so I can start thinking of ideas and text it to our group. Obviously, I'm not gonna get all this done tonight, but these are like the main things I need to get done this week. Especially this, because this is due on Monday, I believe. And I know this is due soon. And then I'll check back in a little bit after I've done some of these and like cross them off and kind of see where we're sitting on what else I need to do for the week. I have clinical tomorrow, so I also need to prepare for that tonight. I had my trial this morning around noonish, and it's now like 9. Decently good. I'll insert like pictures and stuff when I first got it done because I think it looked really pretty. I was very happy with it, and I think for it being this long, and I've messed with both my face and my hair a lot since I've gotten it done, that should be good because we're doing most of our pictures before our ceremony anyway, so it'll still all be super fresh. And that way, once the ceremony's over and everything, it's not that big of a deal if my makeup or my hair gets messed up from anything. I was kind of just going for more of a simple, I'll show you, like something just simple like this for the makeup. Not that you can really see that, but whatever. And then hair, just something like one of these little braid type deals, but nothing too crazy. And I feel like she did a pretty good job. I'm wanting to get like some sort of maybe like a pearl or some sort of hair piece that you put like over the rubber bands. That way she doesn't have to wrap my hair and use a bobby pin, because that makes it like super stiff feeling in my head, which I don't love, but I still think it looks good. So like if that doesn't work out, whatever, I'll take it because it still looks cute. But I'm gonna go ahead and take everything off since it's like 9 o'clock and we have to be up super early for a race in the morning. She put a lot of bobby pins and rubber bands in my hair, so this is probably gonna take forever. On top of my makeup, she did like an airbrush and then everything else. So I don't know if that'll come off easily or not. And I'm wearing fake eyelashes, which I don't, of course, doesn't focus, but what's new? Which I never wear fake eyelashes, so I don't know if this hurts pulling it off. I never wear any sort of makeup, so this is all new to me, but I'm just happy with how it turned out, and now it's time to take it all off. from like 3 years ago because I never use these. A side-by-side comparison. That's crazy. The difference that just one of these makes. But let me tell you, that hurt so freaking bad trying to get that off. Cute. I think I got most of it off. It's obviously not perfect. I'll probably try to like rinse my face because I know these are like super harsh on your face. But I don't have like face soap because I don't use that. It breaks me out. But I'll probably like rinse it with water and a rag and just be gentle just because I know these are not the best. But I'm sure the day will be even worse because I know she said she didn't do it as like heavy just because I wouldn't have to deal with it all day.